Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I want to talk about my pissy attitude. I know uh, on the videos sometimes it comes across a little bit like that, and I want to kind of explain a little bit about it. First thing, I am really nice. And when people start telling me what to do, I'm really nice. And the way when you're telling me what to do and it makes sense, I have no problem. I'll go right along with you. When you're telling me things to do and I find it questionable, I ask questions. And what I found is when you ask questions from people that are telling you what to do and they have no explanation, that's because they're the kind of people that just do as they're told. And if you haven't quite caught that from my videos, I don't really do well with people that do as they're told. And so then when I'm questioning them, it eventually they don't have nothing to stand on, because what they're asking me to do is silly. And then it's a lot easier to just leave me alone than to try to hurt me to make me do something. If you haven't figured it out by now, I've got that same thought, okay? I'm going to hurt you for making me do something, just like you're thinking you're going to hurt me to make me do something. And that's okay. We're just going to kind of figure out who's going to do what first and see how it works. This is where I talk about being moral. When you're being moral, you're not looking for trouble. You're just trying to get along, and there's no reason to hurt others. Now, when it gets down to the point where your threats don't seem to work well on me, well, then you go to the part of hurting others. But I'll tell you, I've learned a lot. Like I say, I'm 71, and it's not like I'm a normal 71-year-old. Let's see, from 52 years old up until last year, I've been traveling all over. Haven't done the tourist stuff, but I've been traveling all over. I see things, I do things, and I mean, this is a way of life. It was a way of life. Now, even before that, I've been traveling, since 18 years old. So I've been going places, seeing things. And I've adjusted my life to what I've learned. And what I learned is sick people do as they're told. Weak people do as they're told. Confused people do as they're told. And so those are the kind of things that I try to shy away from. And but people look for sickly, weak people that they can push around, kind of like bullies. And you thought bullies were only in school. See, what they do is they start teaching you when you're in school, well, report the bully. They don't teach you to stand up for yourself. This is something I learned a long time ago. And it doesn't mean I'm successful all the time. I mean, many times I'm not. And in the way of forceful, in the way of getting hurt, just about all the time I'm good at that. But financially, I've been hurt a lot. I mean, ticketed, fined, just all this kind of stuff. And even that, that is what I talk about face to face. But even that's not a good way to. You think you're going to correct me by fining me, And I say the advantage that I have is exactly what I talk about: gold and silver, not being in debt. Now, I'm limited on a lot of stuff. I can't have a fancy house, like something like this. I can't have. I've had fancy businesses, but I couldn't own them. I had to lease them, and can't have stock, and investments and stuff like that, because when I did have it, all my belongings were used against me. Already, well, they're going to sue you for this, they're going to sue you for that. Well, the legal system is set up to control your wealth. And that's what I'm saying. So what I did is I decided to go the other way. And I went with being minimal. Like I say, I used to have, I had 2 cars, 2 trucks, 2 boats, 2 motorcycles. I had a lot of fun stuff. And then I realized that all this stuff was holding me back. And once I got rid of it, I realized, well, I can rent it, or I can, if I really want something, I can buy it. It doesn't make any difference. And then I say, gone to gold and silver. And these are all things that now they don't have the leverage to control me. And that's why I can say a lot of stuff that I say. I do all the stuff that I do is because I don't have stuff, and I don't need stuff. I don't want stuff. And I say, so it's how are you going to hurt me? It's pretty much down to physical is about the only thing. And this is why I talk about doing the stretches and exercises with tomahawks. You hear me talk about tomahawks. It doesn't necessarily mean have to be guns, but I say there's ways that shows you're not sick, you're not weak, and the age thing kind of suckers people in. They get closer to me now, so it's a lot easier. But not when I'm holding the tomahawk, they don't get close to me. But there's ways we learn to handle things, or we don't. We allow ourselves to be pushed around, or we don't. I don't allow myself to be pushed around. And that's physically, financially, socially. I just don't put up with it. And one of the things is sometimes I get pissy when I'm answering a comment. And I'll tell you, and don't forget, I don't read well, and I don't write well, so I get some misunderstandings. So I've really had to watch myself on all this stuff. But once I figure out what somebody is saying, I don't mind you disagreeing, but when I get the perception that you are bullying me, you are attacking me, if I get a little sense, when it's little, when somebody is bullying you or attacking you, and they're just a little bit doing it, it's much easier to stand for yourself. If you wait and you allow it to get worse and worse, and then people automatically walk by and spitting on you and pushing you and stuff like that, it's hard to break it. It's hard to stop it. So I've learned when it starts, I stop it right then and there. But like I say, when I get a sense that this comment is attacking me, if in some degree, I will go to their channel. And if someone has got videos up, then what I can do, if I choose, I can leave comments with them and give them crap just like they're giving me crap. Now, if you don't have, because I haven't figured it out, maybe you can go to their channel and leave a comment. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. But I say, so if you can, and you'd be surprised how many. Well, if you've been reading the comments, you'll see when I feel like I'm being attacked, I don't take it lightly. And I normally mention that I've been to their channel and their lack of content, and then so I'm giving them warning. And in other words, I'm gonna this social justice crap that you see on Twitter and all this stuff. They think they know what's going on. Well, I do the same thing. So if you're coming at me and I can't go to you, I'm not going to just let you come in here, badmouth me, and then go on about your business. Now, if you have videos where I can come up and badmouth you, well then I'll do it. But I've noticed that people that do have videos up, they don't really, they don't badmouth so much. They can question me. They can have other options, other opinions. That's okay. But they don't really go to an attack kind of thing. And I've even paid, and like I say, I will get nasty. And as long as you keep that, and that, a lot of times they take their comment down, so then we lose it. But as far as I'm concerned, I'll stay there because I haven't done nothing wrong, and I don't care if your opinion is different than mine. When you attack me, that's when I have the difference, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going. You say something, I'm going to say something right back to you, and we're just going to keep going, and it gets nasty. And normally they'll take their comment down. Every once in a while, I'll have someone that really thinks they're nasty, and they can say all kinds of stuff. And then what I do is I take their comment down, and I got a whole list. You get your emails. You can save some of them. I've got them under hate, the people that hate me, and I got a bunch of them. So, but I say I don't put up with it. And I don't put up with it from going on the street. Now, I won't, if you don't like me not wearing a mask, that's why I've been catching a lot of heat on that. And the thing is, it's not, and this is the part that the people don't understand, is it's not the mask. You know what I mean? If it was just the mask only, and that would fix everything, well then, hey, no big deal. But then, what's this stay-at-home thing? What's this 6 foot apart thing? You know what I mean? How much of this crap do you go along with before you finally say, enough is enough? How much of this crap do you go along with until you realize this is not for my benefit, but it's for my control? They're controlling me. How much of this do you go along with? I don't. And I'm not going to put up with crap from people that think I should. Just because you're a wimp, you're a coward, you're sure not American. A true American stands up with morals. And you can't come back with me with something that is constitutional or moral, but these are the rules. It's not going to work. I know that. You don't. You've fallen into the trap. But that's what happens when I act kind of pissy sometimes on the videos or the comments. But I say normally I don't. When it's face to face, I don't. Why? It's not morally proper. I let people disagree, and I'll say my opinion too. But there's no, when it's face to face, it's different. And like I say, making videos is different than writing a comment. Like writing a comment is just kind of like doing the same thing on Facebook. I have people threaten me. I'm going to unfriend you, or like on YouTube, I'm going to unsubscribe. How do these people talk face to face? When we're face to face and we disagree with something, or I don't know what they do. For me, I don't have no problem. You disagree, try to enrich me, explain to me how I'm missing something or what I need to do, and I'll do the same thing with you. And then we can say, well, you've got your thoughts and I got mine. There's no big deal. Face to face, you can do that. But like I say, on this kind of stuff, it's a little different. And this is something I've had to learn also. But anyway, and so I do apologize if I misread your comment and misunderstood it. I do apologize for that, because the only reason is, like I say, I took it as if you're attacking on me. And so, I do apologize for that if I miss it. And but I say it's no big deal. And even when we're standing face to face, it's no big deal. We all have our own opinions. We all have our own abilities, what we can do, what we can't do. And so it's no big deal. Everybody's only going to do so much, and then that's all they're going to do. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of clear the air on what's going on, and because like I say, I'm in Tulsa, and now say probably tomorrow I think I'll probably be going back up to Kansas. I can't do my journey going around here. Different cities got different rules, different states got different rules, and I don't want trouble. And the worst is the heat. The heat is just so bad, and it's tough on Rex. And I say I'm not going to put Rex through it. So, but anyway, and I'm still doing my stuff. There's places I'm hoping I can go that people want my help, but like I say, I can't drive, a day or two to get someplace to stay there for a day or two and then go on again. That's not healthy for me in the way of the heat, the conditions, and besides the expenses. So, but anyway, I just wanted to kind of clear the air. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.